Oh, I will fling him. I didn't invite you because you know you're married. Now you married people. It is the single friends that actually push them away.
At a point, I was like, maybe I'm the one. Maybe I did something.
As a single person, you give your friend a cold shoulder because she's now married. Why do you run online and start saying, married people, once they marry,
oh, because you don't get married.
She thinks she can give her. So we married yesterday, think she's better than us.
You're married now. What would they do with you?
Being married doesn't mean that you and your husband are going to be like this every day, every minute for the rest of your life. Their emotional maturity is like zero.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have a guest on the channel. Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Chichi, makeup artist, semi-permanent makeup artist of Jumai Africa Beauty. Check me out on Instagram.
Almost sharp, people get. Sharp. Okay guys, by the title of this video, you already have maybe an idea of what we are about to talk about. We are about to go digging because there are some posts that I saw on Instagram, and not just Instagram, I think I saw it on Twitter and TikTok as well, and it's all about married women and single friends. Married women keeping single friends. What do you think about that?
Okay, so personally, I don't have anything against it. I do not have anything against a married woman having a single woman friend. However, most times when women get married, their priorities change, their values change. And for me, from where I'm sitting and from where I have been seeing it, the single women are not like the problem per se. It's just that our thought processes no longer align. And that is mostly when probably their children, not even just married women, you can afford to string them along a little, when you just get married or up until when you start having children. Because not everybody understands that your family is now first. Sometimes you hear stuff like, oh, can never be me, they can't relate with things that you are expressing to them, no matter how good it is. And there's that divide just comes in, you know what I'm saying? Like a friend of mine, when I try to explain certain things to her, she's a bit matured, she understands most things I explain to her, but she can't understand it for herself as an individual. So she kind of struggles, but because she's mature, she just goes like, you guys only try you. You understand? You don't get that often because women are emotional beings. They'll start with, first of all, guilt tripping you over, oh, you didn't come for my this, you didn't come for my that, or why can't you just come out? Once you're married, your entire dynamics change. Yeah, you are now answerable to a person, whether you like it or not.
I remember somebody telling me that you're married, you can't come out. Like, she just assumed.
Exactly.
You are married,
and in most cases, they assume for you.
Yes, they'll assume for you.
That's how you like, I didn't invite you because you know you're married. Now you married people. I've had that done to me so many times. Exactly. All you married people. And I'm like, I'm first an individual. I go around, even when I'm pregnant, when I have to, I can make my plans around whatever it is there. As long as you're important to me, you understand? The thing is, once you marry, your single friends even start to just like push you away.
Exactly.
They start to expect that you will push them. So I think their coping mechanism is that they push you away first before you push it.
There's this saying that once a woman gets married, she just, more like sideline all her single friends.
Contrary to that, a lot of things that has happened most times, and a lot of people that have come to me to ask or tell me their problems, it is the single friends that actually push them away.
It happened to me.
It's the single friends, and they come with the line of, you're married now, you cannot be seen in such places, or you're married now, you cannot hang out in the night. Why can't I hang out in the night? Even in the daytime, for birthday parties, they go like, oh, you're married now, and I was not sure you will come, or they just, and I'm, you start to drift away even before anything happens. I still have single friends, by the way, that have talked with me and the ones that I have made along the line, even in marriage. So most times I feel like it's a, apart from it being, it's a coping mechanism for people to just push you away first before you push them away.
Yeah.
And then because women
Do you
were
know,
very
when
emotional.
I've not said this in a long time.
Yeah.
When I wanted to get married, let's say my best friend, my very, very close friend,
Yeah.
already in my head said she's going to be
your
my chief first. Thank you. You should be a maid of honor and all of that. Only for me to come to her. I'm not yet married though. She had already started giving me this long distance.
Yes.
To an extent, she was even the one that suggested that my younger sister, that she used my younger sister for this thing. Then she came up with oh, she cannot travel because I did my wedding in the east. Oh, she cannot travel to the east.
Look, whether we like it or not.
Do you know, at the point
for me, I sense a hint of jealousy.
Do you understand? At a point, I was like,
Whether you
maybe
like
I'm
it or
the
not.
one. Maybe I did something.
No.
I had to send people to go talk to her, to go ask her. Maybe there's something I did that was wrong, and she was like, nothing.
So let me tell you something that
Yeah.
people have refused to come to terms with. A lot of people are very terrible with, and I'm going to put this in air quotes, they are very terrible with rejection, with being left alone, with being isolated, quote and unquote. So before you even process that you're going to do something, they've just cancelled you, like, so that she doesn't hurt me, I'm just going to cancel her. And this thing happens, I don't think, yes, people outgrow each other, but then there are still friends that stick with you. So if you gave this person a cold shoulder as a single person, you give your friend a cold shoulder because she's now married. Why do you run online and start saying, married people, once they marry, they think they can give advice. Once they marry, this one we married yesterday, she thinks she can give advice. This one we married yesterday, thinks she's better than us. All of us go marry you. This married go reach all of us. What is your problem? Who is fighting with you?
Yeah. Okay, see what happened between this girl. Is it bow hair and builder and all of that?
So
I don't even have a problem with, okay, maybe you people fell out of friendship. I don't really have a problem with that. But when you go to the comment section, that's when you now start seeing these same people that will say married women left their friends, blah 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 blah. The whole comment was, you are married now, what would they do with you now? You are thinking. And
see, that's another thing.
So that is the reason why they decided to, like, okay,
that's what I'm saying. They would first of all alienate themselves. A lot of people have that mentality that once you're married, you don't need them. We're first individuals before we marry. Being married doesn't mean that you and your husband are going to be like this every day, every minute for the rest of your life. You need your own thing going. You need your own circle. You need your own friends. And to be honest, this is not something I have a problem with, because I am so good with moving on from people that just act funny. I probably am too good at moving on, because if I find out that we no longer share similar values, we no longer have same goals and everything, I'd leave you alone. I won't push it. If you start acting up, I won't push it. I'll just leave you alone. I walk away. The people I'm friends with are people that share similar values. For example, we have almost the same amount of kids, we're married, we share the same values. We know that marriage is all in, we're going to try our best, do our best, and all that. But if I have someone that doesn't think, that got married with the mindset of, I'm just going to marry, if anything goes wrong, I'm going to bounce. I can't be friends with you, whether you're married or not. I'm sorry. I can't be friends with that kind of person.
Yeah.
So when I see some things online, I just laugh. The thing is, most times, right, people judge what they've never experienced.
Exactly.
But the truth is, you can go all out for people and they will not appreciate it. Until they experience the same thing you were experiencing while going all out for them. Then you see them coming, they'll come back tail between legs and go like, chichi. And people, Nigerians, they would never apologize for that action that they did back then, which is crazy. So now, if we don't share the same values, please move on. I have a friend that's single, she's in Canada, and despite the time difference, we still keep in touch because she's mature emotionally. she has emotional intelligence. That's what a lot of people lack.
Yeah.
They just want to, and then they also, let's not even get it wrong. They actually married women that get married and cut off their friends.
No, yes, of course.
And I,
Yes.
for the life of me, I don't understand that.
But me, based on what I have seen,
It's mostly the other way.
Yes.
And then they now come to
They don't
guilt
come
trip
and,
you and be
yes,
like, oh,
and
you
be like,
married and you
because you're
left
married,
me.
yes, because you're married, she's no longer like at that point when when I got married and I came back, I remember everybody was now saying that then I became friends. I became very close. She was actually my friend, but she even got married way before, as in before us, and I became very close to her because that was the only person that gave me shoulder. That was the only person that was listening to me, that understood.
Because as a married woman, you're confused about so many things. You just got married.
You get, and I was asking her that, please. I even asked her to go talk to her. That to go ask her, maybe there's something I did. I'm willing to apologize. You understand? Maybe I have said something that is hurtful. You know what, this kind of thing. You just have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, maybe there's something you might have said, and you'll not be like, oh, because you don't get married. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so
and it might be like very unintentional.
Yes, do you get? So I'm like, okay, maybe there's something that I have said that maybe didn't go down well with her. Just let me know. Talk to her.
She said nothing.
She said nothing. She asked her and she said nothing. I called her, like, face to face.
Something happened.
What is the problem? She said nothing.
She was done with the
And
friendship.
that was the end of it.
She was done with the
I remember
friendship.
somebody telling me that she saw her somewhere in Abuja, and I was like, oh really? I said, if I see her, I don't know her. And that's just it.
Oh no, but for me, here's the thing.
I don't know
I
you.
will say hello to you and move on.
No, that's where we are different.
I will say hello to you. And maybe because of how she hurts you.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand that.
If I didn't, maybe I was claiming you right. I make she vest now, that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Apart from that, if she was again emotionally mature to say, Kassy, you didn't do anything, but I think our lives are going different ways. So maybe we can just stop being friends.
You get?
That would have been a little more mindful.
Yes, and tomorrow if I see you, I'll even greet you, I'll talk to you, I'll say hello to you. But this one, I said you are done first.
I don't have a problem. Like, if you ghost me, I actually just ghosted someone recently, and I'm very proud of my action. If you ghost me, I believe that we just went we stopped aligning.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I never fault anybody for just staying away. Personally, if I begin to see certain things in you that are questionable, or I feel like we're no longer going in same direction, I will start to take a backseat. Yeah, I start to take a backseat. But I understand the part where if we are really close. If we're really
very close.
You don't. It happened to me with you know who.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm calling and I'm like, what did I do? Did I say something? Did I do something? And she's like, no, I can't tell you over the phone. I'm like, you're not coming to Abuja anytime soon. Just tell me. Let me even at least know that I did something. Probably I'll start to apologize. It might not have been intentional. It might have been intentional, and it might have been misread.
Yeah.
And then she goes, oh no, I'm not, it's nothing, don't worry, it's nothing. And at this point, I was just about 2 weeks pregnant. Because I just wanted to tell her, after a second, this person is my person, right? And I don't make promises, but I promise her that, if I get pregnant, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So, and she does this, and I'm like, you know what? You are cancelled for life. And what's more hurtful is that she goes ahead to be friends with
somebody that you're not cool with.
Not just somebody that I'm not cool with. My brother. You're still chatting him. In fact, she tells me.
Wait.
Oh yeah, don't call the name. Don't call the name.
No.
In fact, she tells me.
Your brother.
Yeah. And in fact, she goes and says, because when I called her, I'm like, are you really going to just blank me? Did I do something? She's like, no, you didn't do anything. And I'm like, what if I had died? You've not checked up on me in a long time. And she says, oh, I know you're not dead because I chatted with
your brother
how many days ago, and I'm like, okay. Right. And I'm the person that introduced the both of them.
You see?
So, if you're single, maybe you should just best have single friends. If you're married, Best have married
Well,
friends.
I have single friends.
I
so
do.
that are very mature. They understand that.
And I also have married friends that are their emotional maturity is like
Down.
is zero. Is zero. So that's why I say most times if you must keep up, it's come on now, iron sharpness iron.
Yeah,
We
actually.
can't
Actually.
have anything in common if you're not thinking like I'm
have
thinking.
single friends too. Like my friend Atifa, sometimes if my head is full, I just want to appease and
She don't get problem. Maybe you don't go there.
Do you understand? She'll be like, oh yeah, sleep.
She understands.
Do you get?
Now,
And sometimes
there are some
she'll be like,
people
she's
that will
very
keep,
lucky that she's not yet married. That
yeah,
means she's still
no,
on
there
maternity.
are some people that will keep now poking. Oh, what happened? Did your husband do something? You know, and one thing people do, and I'm going to say it in this video. Give me a short for it. One thing people do that is crazy that I never understand is that they don't know that you can vent to them about someone you love. Venting to you about someone I love doesn't mean I hate the person.
Yes.
Why is it difficult for people to understand that? And this is the one thing that causes problem in girls' friendship.
Tomorrow when I see you with that person, they'll be like,
So I'm coming out to you. No, that one is that person. I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, oh, my husband is so annoying. Do you know that I cleaned the house today and he dropped his clothes around and he did that, and he did that. Oh, this kind of married thing is very hard. Blah blah blah. And then you're telling me, so do you want to leave?
Anyway, just like that.
Do you understand?
Just like that.
Now, a married person would never say that to you.
Actually.
A married person like, you know, that's so marriage be oh.
That's so it be.
Not like I'm Google. Anything you see, you take.
You
That's
say
the thing.
it's true.
Most single people will be like, can never be me. Oh,
can never be me. Yeah.
He came back by 11 p.m. How? If it's me, I will lock the door. I will fling him.
Meanwhile, they can never do that, or they will never do it if they are in that
They
shape.
would never, because now,
Actually,
why
because
would
they
you
don't
lock
expect-
him
don't
out?
experience.
What if he went for a job and got delayed? What if there's so many what ifs?
Yeah, there are so many things.
So that's why there's that divide. So that's why if you're not emotionally mature, you cannot be friends
actually
with a married person.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm not like the person that not like they hate you.
It's not hatred.
It's not hatred at all. Because and again, please let's cancel.
Okay, here's the thing. I also heard something.
Married women dumping their friends.
Yeah, I heard something that someone was saying.
I don't know.
That her married friend invited her for her child's 1-year birthday. Why is she inviting her?
Why is she inviting her?
Yes, that they're trying to mock her. She doesn't have children. She's not married. Listen, some other person on this same Instagram, I read somewhere where this person said, "Oh, that their married friend exempted them from their 1-year-old's birthday. Is it because they don't have children?" I'm like, so if they invite you, they're trying to mock you. If they don't invite you, they're exempting you. What are you coming to a 1-year-old party to do? If you look at it critically. So, what do you want to do?
Guys,
Just be friends. Just be friends with people that understand you.
Yeah,
That's just
whether single or not.
Single or married.
Because I don't know why
It's like how.
Why are you saying?
It's like how they say, oh, a married woman cannot be friends with a single guy. Guy, I have single guy friends. Honestly, that I chat with. That are simple. That don't have any ulterior motive. Because I know most times some guys have
went to
ulterior
school
motive.
with now.
There are people I met on this business. I have a very close friend who's a photographer. He has left the country though. If I have anything, camera problem, picture problem, and I call Danny at 3 a.m., he would respond. He has never made a pass at me. We talk civilly. He tells me basically everything about his life.
Yeah.
We don't talk every day though, but if we talk deep. And he understands and I understand, and everybody's in their lane. Why is it so difficult?
For girls. For women. For girls.
I think I can count like on my hand the number of people that I'm really close to that are single. If I'm even counting, I think I can just count 2. At the moment that are single.
My brain can it even.
And amongst that one is my cousin. Yeah. Because sometimes you're like, oh, help me hold this, boy, let me just change it. Or help me change the person's diaper real quick. Let me do this thing. They're looking at you like,
Why are you asking me to change diaper?
Or your married friend will see you struggling and be like, oh, give me this person, let me do this. Why you can't do that?
Exactly.
So if you don't understand, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
It's not beef.
Seriously. And funny enough, this thing you just said, I have a single friend that would do it.
If you don't understand, you don't understand.
It's not about you being single and this person being married. It's
so
just
when I moved into my house, right?
The person, yeah.
When I moved into my house, I had Nene, she was a toddler. Oh God, she was 4 months or 5 months, and I was just pregnant. A couple of weeks, 3 weeks. And I was moving into my house, and the movers had moved everything. It was my single friend that came and swept my house from upstairs
to downstairs.
Yes, swept, mopped, arranged things.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the person the one that has moved now.
Okay.
Now.
Because I remember I had a.
There are some people that would never. Like I didn't ask her to. I just said to her that I don't know how to do this thing. That the movers, they had watched the house, they had cleaned, but you know how moving is. The movers had dropped the stuff. So and I needed to clean. It was and this girl came because I was having morning sickness. Then my morning sickness was crazy. I would shiver and have cold, and I was just very unstable. And she cleaned, swept. I told me to go and sleep. My husband carried my daughter on. Like I was so unworried.
I remember when I had my child. I think it was Jasmine, the second one. And this my friend will come to the house. In fact, sometimes she'll just take her food. And she will come to the house, she will go to the kitchen, make food for Jasmine. For
I had a single friend that came to my house 3 days after I had given birth and said she was hungry.
So you should stand up and go and cook.
My mom cooked indomie for her and she ate. Another of my single friend came and saw it and was appalled. She was like, why did I let my mom? I said, first of all, my mom is very chill. She's like, oh, can you Gary and all that. And you had the effrontery. Whereas other people were coming and helping around. Chichi, you've not eaten.
That's what I say. It's just
the
person. It's not like.
So it's the person.
It's just the person. So there's nothing like single friend, married friend, not
I don't want
really
to believe. I know that there are people that, especially in on a highway before, when they get married, they cut off their friends. Yeah. If you know, you know. You get it? So when they're married, they cut off their friends. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
And for some weird reasons, most of the time, those their friends want to put her because now the business so they do.
Yes, now they collect other people own. So they will not want. So they actually that's another one. So they will not want to.
Yeah, no, I know
what
that.
You're capable of.
Oh yeah. So that's why you hear some women say, "Oh, I can never house my friend. I can never, let my friend sleep over in my house." They don't trust their friend and their husband. I know that some people have trusted and they beat them in the butt, but then if I know that much about you, I have it over you, so I can come and you would let me. It's crazy.
I just remember something, but that would be in a different video.
God. Look, crazy things are happening.
I remember somebody saying that I overheard somebody actually saying that don't tell your best friends, your friend's secrets. Do not tell your spouse about it. That's going to be a different video.
A different video because if we start talking
about that one, we'll not go.
The thing is human nature to hold what you hear against.
Do you understand? So because that person was her friend, you understand, her very close friend. So when the wife was telling the husband, look at what my friend did, the guy was now looking at her like,
yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. So for the single and married ladies, or rather me, based on my own survey, I don't think it's because we got married that is why we left our friends. So. No. It's not because we are trying to.
I've left a couple of friends.
Maybe I'm going to do a part 2 of this video, and I'm going to use somebody that is not married.
Yes.
I'm going to get somebody else to know what maybe their own personal experience or experiences, whichever one. But have you had any friend that just decided to, blank you after marriage?
Yes.
just like that. You
Oh
didn't do
yeah.
anything.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm hearing the accusations from other people.
Oh, really? There was an accusation.
There are accusations.
Ah.
Mine is complex because my brothers are involved. Or were involved. Well, were because it was in the past. So, you know, women never believed that a man would break up with them just like that. They thought I spearheaded the breakup, which is very weird because my brothers like to hear my thought on stuff, but they would never just blindly follow what I've asked them to do without doing their own due diligence. One, I didn't even, both, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
I didn't even know they had broken up. Yeah. So, the two of them became besties, by the way. The two people they broke up with. So yeah, that's like the only case I've had.
Okay, so the person just decided to like cut you off entirely after you got married, not like because you were getting married.
No.
Okay,
so first of all, I have a handful of friends. I don't have so many friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good though.
Oh, but look, I don't have anything against people cutting me off. Oh. Yeah. It's better you cut me off than hurt me in a way that would really pain me. Like, cut me off. Me and you, oh no. I cut people off, so please cut me off. As I did like this, yeah, don't the end. I don't feel scissors for my back.
Oh my god! No, they
But
don't cut me off because I marry you. Because I married, they just cut me off like that.
It's okay.
So I'm not doing anything.
You go reach everybody. I reach everybody.
You see, one thing is this. Me, I'm speaking on behalf of the married people. You understand? You see, once a single person cuts somebody off, except you are planning never to get married. I know of somebody that literally stopped talking to me. That was even after I've even had my first child. I remember we went out and some of our friends were like saying, you know go house. So they go house, me go look after your husband and children.
So you have curfew now.
Do you understand? Okay, married people, and like that. And that was the last time we spoke. Like, she now started,
Giving you attitude.
Giving me attitude. And me, myself, I was happy about it because at that point, I'm like,
you noticed that there was no joining factor.
Do you understand? I don't even want this kind will go out and I'm meeting different faces and almost everybody is not married and they're now using it. They're not making it look like getting married is a bad thing.
For you to marry.
Now, the person got married and is now trying to be friends again.
Yeah, the person I recently cut off tried to be friends with me again. In January, she didn't try. Well, she kind of came back. Even though what caused our rift was something different. She came back probably because she started to understand all the things I did. Like, they're just things that are very sensitive, I can't really say. But during my marriage, pregnancy, I went all out for this person. And you had the effrontery to cut me off. And then you slide back again.
Yeah, like nothing happened.
No, we're going to talk about it. Yeah. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to tell you this is what you did. And if I do not see a change of character, I'm gonna cut you off this time. And I did cut her off because I didn't see a change of character. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you a healthy 6 months. If I see that you're still that same person, I'm going to cut you off because you're not good for me.
No, but this is it. All out.
My mom will say, "Hey, exactly. That's not very beloved."
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess so here's the thing. I didn't used to be friendly. Then I moved from not being friendly to being overly friendly. And then it hurt me. Then at some point I started making excuses, probably too much.
No, I
for people. I would make excuses for bad character.
You know when somebody will do something to you and you shout, "Never again."
No, like never again, really.
Never again. Because it got to the point that I said to myself, see, come, you can do without people.
Yes, no.
I'm not like I keep a lot of friends. No. If you see me, first impression that I will give you once you see me, you think I'm a snob.
I think that's the problem. I have now come to the point where I enjoy my own company. I enjoy doing things for myself.
I've been enjoying
with myself, by myself. So if you're coming in, that's fine. And then I have a very good healthy circle of friends. And then a couple of one here and there. So that's where I am. I'm not looking to make so much friends. I network. very well because
Of course.
I'm a businesswoman and you never really know who's going to. So I do a lot of networking. But you see that inner circle, you must qualify.
I'm telling you.
You must qualify.
I'm telling you.
If you don't qualify, it's no beef. I love you, but stay there. You understand? Because we mess it up by bringing them too close.
If you notice, friendship that lasts long are people who really understand. Because, like you, it's been long, but Chichi and I went to secondary school. Chichi and I
We didn't even know in secondary
we
school.
didn't even know in secondary school.
After you had somebody doing with me now.
Okay,
You
yes,
had Crystal.
Oh, you see. Well, we're not like doing catch up. Okay, now imagine it's been long. Okay, and even though we don't talk
every time,
there's
that
this person is my
understanding.
own.
Yes.
This person is in my corner any day, any
there's that
time.
understanding. I think a lot of people are too vain. They want so much.
Yes.
And they don't want
be
to.
who, single,
They don't
married,
want to
whatever.
give.
Be who.
They don't want to give
So
as
this
much
one is
as
not
they
about-
expect.
Yes.
That's the problem that a lot of us are having.
See, a girl's
People don't want
friendship.
to. Yeah, girls' friendship
We're
is
not
very
talking about
complex.
girls' friendship as
That's-
in general.
That's why girls' friendship breakup is worse than relationship breakup.
Yes, because they turn to as in blatant
You
enemies.
see, yes.
Enemies.
Because you are vulnerable with this person.
And you know there are some things
put
you
your
will
all.
tell your
Yes.
friend.
I don't even mind. It's not even the telling. It's just
There's
the
something-
person knew you.
You will not even tell
what
your
they used to say.
partner.
Person know you in toto.
In toto.
The person knew you in
Yes.
your entire vulnerability.
Yes.
And then you slipped up one time.
And the person.
And they just cancel you.
No, that one I didn't pass. I swear.
So I know, you know, now I used to be the person that I can make excuse. So when I make excuse, and you don't make excuse for me. Now that's what hurts me. Not the fact that you even hurt me by cutting me. The fact that you either believed I did or said something. You believed it, despite knowing who I was. You believed something that an outsider or someone not so close to me.
And you understand,
fabricated.
the way I am with you may be totally, the relationship I have with you may be totally different.
Not be say maybe.
Another person.
Not be say maybe.
Entirely.
It is.
So once that person comes to down start telling you that this is how this person, do you know that there's somebody I was actually complaining about. I was the one that was complaining about that person. I'm like, I greet this person all the time, but I noticed that if I don't greet her, she does not greet me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And me, I know myself before.
Just cancel the
I will just pass you. I
No,
don't
it's
send
maturity that is doing it now.
I'm not which maturity. I don't want that kind of maturity.
You don't grow.
Because at the end of the day,
grow.
at the end of the day, I'm greeting you. Then there was one time that it now changed from if I greet you, say how are you. Do you understand? Nah, I thought to myself, wait, is this still me? Is this still me? Okay. Then I stopped. I stopped totally, entirely. I would be looking at you like to face to eyeball to eyeball.
So she would have greeted
Do you
you.
understand? Eyeball to eyeball, and you don't greet, I don't greet. Everybody goes their way. Oh, I don't wanna. Then one day I was now saying that this lady, I've been greeting her. I always greet her, and all of a sudden she started telling me, "How are you?" Do you understand this kind of
Like a little child.
And the other lady, that is one of our friends too. She now said, "Are you serious? She's a nice person, no."
Yeah. Well,
Do you
different
understand?
different people.
Do you get? She's a nice person, no. She's the one that's even always greeting me. So immediately I say, you see, different.
So there's something I call rate who rates you.
Yes.
It's not beef.
Do you understand? It's not beef.
It's just normal. As a human being, you see someone and you rate them a certain way.
Yes.
They see you and rate you a certain way.
So I just understood.
So
Immediately
it's
I just use
what it
myself as an example. There are people that I can go. Do you know there was the time I was laughing? You know how I laugh? I was laughing and somebody came in and was like, if they told me
That you can laugh like this.
laugh like this, like
As the
so
person met you.
mesmerized.
As the person met you loudly.
I was laughing and the person said, what? Now honestly speaking, she thought I was a snob. That because my first appearance is, I know they see anything.
And you know, first of all, you
Yes.
have a bad sight. Then secondly, she does this thing where she goes.
Then I'm not saying.
So you might think she's giving you attitude.
Yes.
That's just how she
But
is.
my mind is not even there.
First of all, and she thinks she she zones out. Kassy zones out a lot. Like she might be doing something and she just like, and then you might be calling her Kassy and she's like, oh.
I told somebody that I'm losing my
But you always be like that. I think your mind is just you have a lot going on in your head.
Do you understand? So somebody, and she said, I didn't know. And from that day we started talking, I was saying, and she was like, I never, like I was judging you wrongly.
Yeah.
So I understand different people with different approach, but once you know somebody very well, and the person has, practically opened themselves to you, and all of a sudden you now decide
I will cancel you.
You want to, start moving mad.
I will cancel you.
To start acting up.
And here's the thing, I will cancel you not because I don't like you. I don't think I ever stop loving people, personally.
No, I don't think I...
No, that's me. I never... Do you know why? If I still see something that will benefit you, or if I'll still like recommend and share. If I still have your contact. No, if I still have your contact. But you know how people used to... I cancel... There's someone that both of us know that fabricated stories about me. That we attend the same church. That we attend the same church together. Now, at first, when she saw me in first few instances after the whole incident, she was shocked. She was scared of me because I'm the kind of person I used to. And so I'm sure she was hoping for that reaction, but she now greeted me so modestly, so meekly. She good morning. I said, I remember she put man and two of us my mates too. So. Subsequently, she greets me. I think I started now ignoring her. Like I just walk past her. So her greeting kind of like used to drop by the time I'm walking past her. For coming in opposite directions because we go to pick our kids.
And she's
together.
married.
And she is married.
Okay.
Now for the life
of me, kids.
Well, our kids are in the same class. Okay. One of her kids is in the same class with one of my kids.
Okay.
In church. So subsequently, she stopped just looking me in the face or in the eye. She just started avoiding me. So if she sees me coming, she goes the opposite direction. Literally goes the opposite. She avoids me now because she knows that if I ever confront her, she messed up big time.
Yeah. Because
if fabricated stories, you didn't have to fabricate against me.
They were not true.
They were not true. So they do this thing where I don't have her contact anymore, but I don't hate her. That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
I don't have her contact anymore. I don't have anything to do with her. But you know how people say, do you hate this? I don't think I ever
hated anybody.
Get to a point where I hate a person.
Okay, now that brings us to the question, have you ever cut somebody off after the person gets married? Let's say you were still single and the person was getting married. Now I'm asking you reverse.
I don't get though.
I
don't think there's anybody I knew
that's close to you that got married and you decided, this person is not married.
I'm not like single,
that. So
God forbid. I married young now, so what? I couldn't have regretted anything apart from that. And I'm the person that will turn up for your wedding and dance.
Exactly.
So, cause I'm happy. I'm a happy person naturally. I don't have hidden agendas. I'm not someone that would. Keep things at the back of my mind. Oh, she did this, she did that, and then I'll keep it, and then I'll start using it against you later. Nah, I'm fine. I don't move like that. No.
Okay, guys. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video anyway. Do you think they enjoyed today's video?
They have to enjoy it.
You don't have a choice. So, guys, let us know if you've had any friends. That is, if you're married. If you had friends that cut you off because you got married, or you're single and your married friend, your recently married friend decides to, give you long arm, let us know in the comment section.
Or if you cut someone off after they got married.
Exactly. So let us know in the comments. And guys, if you want to see Chichi on this channel again, please click the subscribe button. Like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Yes, like this video and we'll make it happen. Okay, until next time. Bye. I'm going to leave Chichi's Instagram handle on the. You didn't even say your market.
Africa Beauty, everything beauty, makeup, semi-permanent brows, semi-permanent lashes. brow lamination, everything.
I'm
Come
going to
through.
leave her Instagram handle in the description box. Please, please, guys,
Bye.
do pay her a visit. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.